The Amphicar Model 770 is one of the most unusual automobiles of the 20th century, combining the functions of car and boat in a single machine. Its story begins with German engineer Hans Trippel, who devoted his entire life to amphibious vehicles. A self-taught designer, Trippel created his first amphibian in 1932. During the Second World War, he produced the SG-6 amphibious car, manufactured in occupied France at the Bugatti plant. After the war, he served a prison sentence for collaboration, but soon returned to engineering, developing sports cars, lightweight trucks, and even the gull-wing door system, later used on the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Yet amphibians remained his passion. By the late 1950s, Trippel designed a civilian amphibious car, first shown under the name Alligator at the 1959 Geneva Motor Show. Industrialist Harold Quandt recognized its potential and financed the project. Production was organized at factories in Lübeck and Berlin-Borsigwalde, and in 1961, the car reached the public as the Amphicar Model 770, the number denoting 7 knots on water and 70 miles per hour on land. Technically, the Amphicar used a rear-mounted 1,147 cubic centimeters Triumph Herald engine, producing 43 horsepower. Power was sent both to the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox and to twin propellers located beneath the rear bumper. Steering was performed with the front wheels on land and in water, which limited maneuverability compared to boats. The body, shaped like a boat hull, was built of mild steel and equipped with double-sealed doors, bilge pump, navigation lights, and a folding soft top. The suspension was fully independent with hydraulic drum brakes. On water, the Amphicar could reach about 7 knots, 12 kilometers per hour, while on land its top speed was around 70 miles per hour, 112 kilometers per hour. Despite its novelty, seaworthiness was modest. The car was vulnerable to waves and required extensive greasing at 13 lubrication points after every swim. Driving in salt water accelerated corrosion, forcing owners to rinse and maintain their cars meticulously. Sales began in the United States, where the Amphicar cost between $2,800 and $3,200, roughly equal to a Chevrolet Impala. Demand fell far short of expectations. While Trippel and Quandt hoped for tens of thousands in annual sales, total production from 1961 to 1965 reached only 3,878 cars, including just 97 right-hand drive examples. Most were sold in the United States, some in Britain, and a few were used by German police and rescue services. President Lyndon B. Johnson owned one and delighted in startling guests by driving straight into his ranch lake. The Amphicar entered popular culture, appearing in films and television, and in 1965, 2 cars even crossed the English Channel. Nevertheless, production ceased by 1965, and unsold inventory was distributed until 1968. Remaining parts were later acquired by Hugh Gordon in California, who preserved the mark for enthusiasts. Today, Amphicars are prized collectibles. Owners gather for swim-ins in the United States, and since 2015, visitors at Walt Disney World in Orlando have been able to ride in restored examples. Though never a commercial success, the Amphicar Model 770 remains a unique experiment in automotive history, a friendly, eccentric machine that embodies both the optimism and the impracticality of its era.